Hey everyone, so we're going to be doing an unboxing today. I know it's a little different than my normal videos. I don't usually show you the full unboxing. So today we are going to be looking at Tonsen Arttoy's Warped Vengeance version A. So this is Tonsen Arttoy's Future Trunks 3.0 figure that he just released. Tape's already come loose down there. So I know a lot of people are very careful. They like to keep the shipping boxes as well. I have a few like that. Usually I don't really care too much either way. About the shipping boxes. That's just me. So here we are. Here he is. Warped Vengeance Future Trunks. Got some box art. Tonsen Arttoy's Customs -05A. On the back we got some articulation shots. This is something I was really interested in, was the sword slash effect. So it looks like the box is a little warped at the top. That's not too bad, not too worried about it. Be very gentle with this. That's open. I know there's gonna be somebody in the comments, oh my god, you're not opening that careful enough. Huh, subpar glue there, it popped immediately, look at that. Oof. Oh well. Not too worried about it. Deal with that later. So, pulling him out of the box. There we go, there's all of his effect parts and everything. Here's his sword slashing parts. So we'll get to look at those in a little bit. So, first thing I'm going to try and do, get him out of this clamshell. There we go, pop that loose. They boxed him in Super Saiyan. Interesting. Feels like pretty good quality plastic. Ooh, Lord. Oof. Go pop that loose. Be careful on this side. Okay. Very, very nice. Stiff out of the box. Appreciate that a lot. Looks like his one butterfly. There's one, there we go. One to argue with me a bit. So far, I mean, they're nice, tight joints. Nothing too overly tight. Nice waist, not super loose in the belt like the official, which we'll look at that in another time. I do own the official. We'll take a look at that in comparison to this next time we can. I don't remember. Pretty sure this is the anime accurate one, or maybe it's the manga accurate. Not entirely sure. Ooh, that's nice. Got a little bit of swivel in the hip and the ankle joints. That's actually very appreciated with this boot style. Double joint knee. Not bad at all. Joints are very nice. Not overly tight. Tight for what they are, you know, out of the box. But yeah, I mean, he's not super floppy at all. Appreciate that. Move his head around a little bit. Get some head movement going. Not bad. Got a nice, nice face mold here. I have heard these are very brittle, so we're not going to be pulling from there when we take that off. We're going to pull from up here. Ooh, that's interesting decision there. Now, he's only got a couple Super Saiyan faces, which is this one was kind of looking off to the side. We got Screaming Face, and then we have the gritted teeth face, of course. Not too bad, decision-wise. So pop this off. Ooh, came off very easily. Here we have his base form head, which I think pops loose just like the regular. No, comes off like the other one. Not a bad decision, really. I mean, they're on there good and tight. Got this face, which is just, you know, crumpy face. We got another base form gritting teeth face. We have a screaming face. We've got kind of a shocked surprise face. Got looking at the side, kind of smiling face. And then we got this face. I guess he's crying here. I don't know. Looking also here, we have a windswept hair, which fits all right. I'm a little worried about that, trying to take this back off. I don't know how brittle this plastic might be. Oh, okay, came off just fine. Other things, we have other things here. Tonsen did a lot with his trunks. So here, of course, we have the infamous sword. Now, it does have a magnet, I believe. So this piece here, the belt. Oh, yeah, that's nice actually. Appreciate that a lot. That goes on normal, like any other Trunks figure. If you have any other Trunks figures, they go on all the same, really. Let's take this swivel and just goes right on there. Ooh, no problems. There you go. He's got his sword on here. Now, there is something that is different here that Tonsen did. Something I've actually never seen here. So these joints are not your average joint. Apparently, yeah, these pop off cleanly. They're supposed to. Because we have this piece. Now, this apparently was Tonsen's own little idea here. In the fact that Trunks' arms will shift so that he can take off his jacket. Ooh, on the camera. So this is an interesting choice. I'll probably have to mess around with it a bit more. Joints are very tight. I haven't really messed with them or heated them up any. So it goes on, and then we'll put on his base head. Let's see, which face should we pick? Yeah, go with plain symbol. Plain symbol. Put on the bangs and everything. Get on there. Ooh, that popped in nice. There you go. Got him taking his jacket off, which is not a bad way to display him. If you want to display him this way, you definitely could. You know, it's all down to your own personal preference and choices. So after, whoops, all right. So after looking at all this, we got another interesting hand piece, which is whoa, popped him in half. That's all right. Which is apparently Tonsen took a page out of a Hit's book. And he put in something to let Trunks put his hands in his pockets. Wow. So apparently the way these slide on is they clip in like that, just there, under the belt. I'll show that a bit again. So you got these little notches. Notch slides right in there. And then they just like that. And then, assuming you leave his arms on, you know, future Gohan looking kiddo here, pop his hands off. And, you know, just for the fun of it, we'll put his sword back on him. Put his little sword back on. His little toothpick. Of course, he's got his little watch, everything on. Whoops. This is giving me a little trouble. Not enough to really, like, be upset about anything, but it's a little bit like, hey, you know, you're supposed to fit in there. Whoa, why aren't you doing it? Whoops. There we go. Promise I'm not usually this clumsy when it comes to trying to do poses. Oh, that's a nice soft rubber under there. That's not bad either. Get on now, man. Come on now. Put your hand in your pocket. There we go. Better, better, better. Much better. And then I guess they slither on underneath the thigh swivel, I guess. There we go. That's better. And then, like I said, put on his sword here. Slip the sword through. Magnet. There we go. There we are. Now he's got his hands in his pockets. Not bad. Not an interesting choice. You could pose him this way if you want. Doesn't look bad in any way. Anyway, really. It's not bad at all. I like it. I like that choice. So, now that we've seen the other little accessories, we've got a pair of open hands, which are kind of the norm for any SHF. We've got these hands to grip the sword, which is usually how I have mine posed. I have him ready to pull his sword at any time. We've got a couple, oh, that's the wrong hand. I don't know how I did that. Got a couple key blast hands, kind of grabby hands, I guess. We've got a couple kind of monkey's fist paw here. I assume that's probably to do with the sword in some way. And then we have, of course, the Vegeta hands. The one thing he pulled from his daddy is his key blast hands. So that's all my accessories, really, except now it's time to look at these. So to do this, we're going to have to pop his hands back out of his pockets. Pull those back off. Pull that back off. Take that away. And this one, let's put in Super Saiyan. Have Super Saiyan Trunks. I have the yelling face. As good as any, I guess. Yelling face. Whoops. Pop that on there. Got his yelling face on. And you know. Give me a moment as I pose him. Oftentimes, when it comes to this, I'm not the best poser. You know, I enjoy the figures. Also, as with every other Trunks, I do believe that comes off on the bottom. Hope so. Does not say. Unless the fingers part. Oh, they do part. Perhaps we just slide them on over. Clip them in there rather, instead of trying to pull everything apart. That should come off there though. You'd think. Because that's how the official does it. Oh well. We'll clip this on here in a moment. Yeah. That is an interesting change. Oh yeah, just slides right over. Okay. I can see an issue where if the silver paint will probably start chipping over time doing that. Don't know how I feel about that personally. Something I would look out for definitely is the fact that eventually that paint will probably come off of there. Yeah. This review is going so long just because I'm trying to do this. There. Don't know why that was such a chore, but it apparently was. So got him kind of posed. Fix that up a bit. Got him crunched down where it's a little bit more. But of course the sheath on him, gotta have that on. There we go. And then when it comes to this, these are kept in nice Ziploc bags, separate. Whoop. And now there is a piece involved here that comes in the box. See there. And that is so we can slide the first part of the key effect on. And then actually not entirely sure how we put that on there. Always kind of posing something akin to this, but I feel like that should be different. I don't know. I'll have to look more into this later. But you know, he's got his little slash here, this little slash effect. It's all right. All in all, going over it all, it's a good figure. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the QC with Tonsen's figures. Kid Buu is kind of a wash for most people. So far with the future trunks, though, I mean, I don't have any complaints, really. He's just fine to me. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of cool parts with him, a lot of cool effect pieces that I think are pretty good. I'm definitely impressed with a good majority of it, you know. Joints are all there. I mean, they're tight, but they're not like sickeningly tight, you know. I think that, again, overall, I think he's a good figure. Is he worth, you know, $70 with all the effect parts that it comes with? I'd say, yeah. I mean, he comes with a lot. He comes with just as much as any $70 SHF release, and more so in some cases. Even some $50-$60 figures don't come with as much as this guy does for 70, as it would be expected. But even more so is some $100 or more figures don't come with as many accessories as this guy does. So my personal opinion overall, yeah, I think he's great. I think he's a great figure. Worth the $70? I mean, that comes down to personal preference. Me personally, I think 70 is a little high. Yeah, I mean, it's as much as any event exclusive, but he also comes with more effect parts and extra accessories than any SHF figure I've seen for $70. So I mean, yeah, I like the figure. I think he's a good figure. I think he's a good release. Didn't have any QC issues really. So yeah, that's how it is. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and let me know in the comments, you know, like your personal experience with this figure, if you have it, or if you're looking forward to this figure, or if you think my review helped you choose whether or not you should get it. Absolutely. So yeah, that's the end of my review. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed.